Greetings, collective. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths, y'all. Let's get started with this collective reading. If you clicked on this thumbnail and you were attracted to it, I just have to say your ancestors do not play about you, okay? They do not play when it comes to you. So if anybody's really trying you or pushing more than they should, I really feel like your ancestors, baby, they don't play about you. And y'all just have a very high ranking spiritually, which means like everybody just can't get one over on you. And some of y'all honestly wondering like, well, you'll look at someone who did you dirty and you're trying to figure out if they got their karma, or you assume that they haven't gotten their karma because they're so obsessed with you and what you're doing. But the truth is that person's karma is the fact that they're so obsessed with you, that their mental health is deteriorating to the fact that they have to fight one-sided battles against you. And it's almost like this person's karma is you. You kind of came into this life as this person's karma, because I really feel like this person, they're used to getting away with bullying people or putting people down or abusing people, hurting people, harming people. You didn't let that person get away with it. And I feel like that's this person's karma. This person's karma is that they fear your presence because they know that you have the power to end them. You have the power to end their careers even. And you have a lot of power over how they get to navigate in this world. And I really feel like some of the people who did you dirty, y'all, really just are people who they thought that they could get one over on you, or they thought that they could use you as like a stepping stool or a stepping stone in their journey. But it's almost like it didn't work out that way. You didn't listen to them, or you didn't comply to what they wanted, and this person's mad because of it, or they're just hating on you because you decided not to put up with their games, put up with their BS. And I really feel like ancestrally, like your ancestors don't play about you, y'all. So your ancestors are out here playing the long game. So you have to understand that when things in the present aren't going in your favor, you really have to have faith. And all it takes is a little mustard seed size, okay? You don't need a lot of faith to get by. I really feel like for this group, you guys are realizing like time will tell. Time is honestly karma for a lot of these people. And you're going to see like the results that you reap and the results that they reap are going to be completely different in the long term. And especially if you have Capricorn and Aquarius placements, major placements, please heal your relationship with time. Or if you have a ruler of Uranus or Saturn, I really feel like y'all need to heal your relationship with time, because time will reveal everything for you. And I'm also seeing that for a lot of y'all, the light is coming, the light is here. And you know, when there's moments where the light is a little dim, and during those times where the light is dim, it's easier for evil work to thrive. It's easier for people who are working in the dark and using witchcraft to make themselves seem bigger than they actually are. It's easier for them to thrive in those moments of darkness, but there is a time where the light has to come to shine. And during those times where the light is shining, the real ones find you. The real ones see your light and they see who you truly are. They see that you're talented. They see you doing the same. They see you having the same dedication that you have day in and day out for what you do. And I'm just seeing for this group, this collective, the ancestors do not play about you because you're committed to your path, you're committed to your goal. And I do see that y'all have the universe is honestly helping y'all out, servicing you in some way. I think that some of y'all are actually offering a service to the world. And this service that you offer is almost like people know that this is yours. This is like someone could have tried to steal your destiny, or they tried to imitate your path. They tried to bully you out of following a certain path so that they could take over it. And I'm seeing that y'all didn't give up. You persisted. And because of this, you're seeing yourself shine. The universe is navigating in your favor. And I'm seeing like a lot of y'all are just realizing the universe is here to service you specifically in your own way. And I think that the fact that you've been minding your business and getting to know your path for yourself outside of other people's validation and opinions, this is what is leading you to your success. You know who to pray to, you know who to respect, or you know who to honor, I'm hearing. And I really feel like for this group, you should know that your ancestors, your angels, your guides, whoever you believe in and you trust in, your God, they don't play about you, okay? They're not here playing games when it comes to you, because they know that you have a pure heart. And it really doesn't matter what label we choose when it comes to our belief system or whatever. That's why I like to include everyone's belief systems in it, because there's chosen ones everywhere, y'all. Like they're in every industry and every belief system. You can't fool yourself into thinking that all the chosen ones are just spiritual and wear crystals, or all the chosen ones are Christian or whatever. Like, y'all have to understand that there's chosen ones every single place. And I really feel like y'all probably, wherever you are, you probably just don't fit the norm in that belief system. Like, maybe you're a Christian who believes in tarot, or you're a spiritualist who still follows the Bible, or you could be a part of a completely different religion, but you still respect other people's faith more than the people around you. There's something about you that differentiates you from the group, or that differentiates you in a really good way. Because I really feel like whoever chose this group, you guys are actually here to usher in a new paradigm. You're here to usher in a new way of being and a new way of thinking. And it's happening in waves here. Your impact and your influence is happening in waves. And I feel like people in your immediate environment, or while you're there giving to them, they may not appreciate it because they're so used to you showing up in that way. It's not until you stop creating, that you stop working, that people are wondering where you're at. People miss your guidance. People miss your impact and your influence. And I think that y'all put in more work than you even realize. Like, just your dedication, your productivity, it's really impressive to people. And I really feel like y'all are always out here just working behind the scenes. And maybe you don't really tell everyone what you're up to, but you guys definitely do a lot of work behind the scenes. And I'm hearing like maybe y'all aren't flashy about it, but I really feel like when y'all come out to shine, when is your time to shine, it's very obvious that you are the one that you're the star of the show, that you're the main character. When it's your time to be the main character, other people love it. People love how you support others, you uplift others, and they know that you genuinely care about what you're doing. And I'm just seeing like a lot of healing has taken place for you guys. I don't know if y'all are in therapy or something, or you guys just have a very healing aura about you. The way that you process emotions, the way you process your life is very healing, not just for yourself, but for others and the people around you, especially the way that you uplift and support your people, your ancestors, your community. They don't play about you, y'all. And I'm just seeing like people talking about you in rooms you haven't even walked in yet. And I'm seeing a lot of people just talking about your impact, people talking about your purpose. Whatever your rising sign is, you're really embodying this energy right now. You're really embodying the energy of the planet that's in your first house. And I really feel like people are really noticing you right now. People are trying to figure out what's going on in your life, and you are definitely like a main character in a lot of conversations. And I think that a lot of y'all are just making big moves right now. You're just making moves that a lot of people find impressive, and they think that they're trying to figure out what you're up to next too. And I feel like for this group, your ancestors are just saying like, the people talking about you right now are people who love you actually, and people who you've helped in some way. Like, I feel like the way you've helped people like when it comes to like their life, like you've helped save some people's life with the sort of guidance and advice and help that you've offered them. And like people are truly like feeling grateful to you because of the knowledge you've imparted, the history you've imparted, or the stories that you know. The Chariot. Some of y'all could be life path 7s, life path 8, life path 6, and life path 3, or 3-3. And I'm also getting like some of y'all with the Chariot, the way that you've been able to persist no matter what, your ancestors love this about you. They really appreciate how you've always been able to keep going no matter what, that you always keep pushing. And it's like they're here on this journey supporting you. They see the future for you, and they know what blessings that you have to look forward to. That's why they encourage you to keep going. Why they, even when it sucks, y'all, even when you want to give up on everything, they want you to keep going, because there's so much more you have to look forward to. There's so much more for you to experience, and so much more for you to learn. So many people you haven't even met already. So many experiences you have yet to experience. And you know, they see the bigger picture even when you don't. And I feel like they're really proud of you for how you've been able to persist on this journey. And I'm feeling like a lot of y'all have really like wanted to give up on yourself sometimes. A lot of y'all kind of felt like the world hated you or was against you at certain times. And the light is coming. It's what the universe and the ancestors are saying. The light is always going to come. And when the light comes, people see you shine. People can see how much of a powerhouse you are. And some of y'all could be feeling like a little bit, some people are really intimidated by your power too, because they underestimate you, and they get confused when the light is dim, when that time where evil is thriving, they get confused by the enemy. And I'm just getting like by the time the light comes and people can see the truth, they realize they were on the wrong side all along, or they were on the wrong side of history. They were on the wrong side of the belief system. They just didn't have the correct understanding. And the way that you understood it is what helped you stay so focused and stay afloat. So your discernment is very high, and I feel like you guys have been able to learn and you've been able to extract ideas and use them in a way that's useful. I feel like y'all are very knowledgeable. You know how to apply the things that you've learned. You're not necessarily just spouting out stuff for the sake of it. I really feel like you have an in-depth understanding of ideas that you have, whether it's karma or whether it's you believing in God or even you believing in love. You guys have a very deep understanding where you've studied these things, or you've observed how other people live, or you've observed other people's experiences, you've listened to other people's stories, you have your own stories too. And I feel like a lot of people right now are appreciating how you've been able to move forward. And I feel like a lot of y'all don't realize how the underworld, like the thin right now, we're in October, it's very thin. The veil is very thin. So I really feel like for a lot of us, we're kind of realizing spiritually, like, not only are you helping people in this waking life, you're also helping the undead too. You're also helping the living. Some of y'all are a gap. You're a bridge between the living and the dead here. And I'm just seeing a lot of y'all have been able to pass along messages to other people, to other psychics or mediums too. And I'm seeing, like, if there was conflict around you, I'm seeing resolution coming for this group, and your ancestors are fighting on your behalf, y'all. They are not letting slander be tolerated with y'all. And I'm seeing, like, people getting karma for messing with you or even talking down on you. I'm seeing, like, people getting exposed for being haters or just being exposed for being nobodies. Okay, the song I was actually getting is a really fire song that was unreleased. And it was like, what is it? It was, I don't remember the song, but it was basically an unreleased song, and it became really, really popular. And the reason why the artist didn't release it is because the person they were singing that was on the track, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying, like, that person didn't want to get outshined on that song or something like that. So I feel like this could be something that y'all are going through, where, like, someone tried to dim your light, not because you guys aren't talented. It's because you guys outshine this person and you ate them up on their own track. You ate them up in their own music genre. You ate them up in their own field of work. And maybe y'all are female, or you're a different skin tone, or you're from a different culture. This person didn't expect you to do better than them. They only surround themselves with people who they perceive as being worse than them. So it makes them seem like they're actually the best thing since sliced bread. But you're actually pressure. You actually have things about you that you have going on for yourself that when you're around this person, you kind of take away the spotlight, and they don't like that. They don't like to see other people getting the spotlight or being treated like a main character around them. So I feel like a lot of y'all are triggering people who don't like to be outshined. They don't want you to upstage them. And even if you yourself may not be trying to upstage them, I feel like this is the perception here that this person is, but I do feel like it's kind of like out of pocket though, because that's why the ancestors got your back here. Because I feel like whatever it is that this person, like, their perception is very delulu in a bad way. Like, they're not looking at it in the right way. They're not looking at your accomplishments in the correct way. It's fueled with envy and jealousy. And it is Scorpio season too. So I feel like a lot of y'all are realizing how highly you trigger the people around you, how you trigger people in a good way and in a bad way. Some people are, like, feeling upset and intimidated. Some people are scared of you because of what you know. Some people misjudge you, I'm hearing. Some people are just, like, I'm hearing immature. People know, it's like the wrong people. Like, y'all are hated by people that no one else likes is what I'm getting. I don't know how to explain. Like, the only people that don't like you are people that no one else likes. So that's how people know you're on the right side of things, or you're the right side of history. Because it's like the only people that are hating on you are people who don't have anything going on for themselves, people that don't have a name for themselves, people that are invested in other people's lives more than their own. So people are like, they see that you're a real one here, and that you're not really like a phony or a fraud like some of these other people. And I'm hearing even some of these people are Karens. Like, they really think they're justified in, like, whatever it is that they believe, even if it's toxic, or even if it's I'm getting, like, even if it's something that could help someone else, they don't care if it helps someone else. They just have, like, a false sense of entitlement over things and over ideas. I'm hearing over people. And I really feel like some of these people are just hating just to hate. Like, they don't really have a valid reason to not like these things. They just hate it just because they can. Like, these people are just mean-spirited people. Because, you know, like, sometimes there's a valid reason to not like some things. However, these people are just mad because of the success. They're not mad at a valid reason. They're mad because you're so talented. Mad because you shine so bright, mad because you're so intelligent, mad because you work so hard, mad because you're focused on your own self and not them, mad because you're not making them the main character. Like, these people are just upset because you know your worth and your value, and that you're not settling, you're not being a side character in their life, you're not some of them are mad because you have the attention of their baby daddy, or you have the attention of their boyfriend or something. Like, they caught their man liking your pictures or making comments about you. And so, like, some of y'all could be experiencing like the after effects of what someone else has experienced around you, because I really feel like some of these people are retaliating because of how other people respond to your energy, because they're triggered because their ex is more attracted to you than they are to them, or because they want to start a family with you and not them. Like, it could just be because of the pettiest of reasons. Y'all know people are childish these days, but I really feel like y'all are just not letting this negativity get to your head, especially if you clicked on this video and y'all are in tune with the messages and the guidance. Like, a lot of y'all who chose this, you know, like, what's up with the energy around you. You know, everybody doesn't really have the best intentions for you. And I feel like as a result, a lot of y'all just keep your accomplishments to yourself, or you just stay to yourself. You're not really here to boast or brag all the time. And I feel like when people discover new things about you, they realize the truth that the people who were hating on you were doing it because they're nobodies and they have no life. These people don't have any business to mind. So of course they're all up in your plate. And it kind of I had a message in a previous video where I was like, I think it was the karma video, and it was like, this person's karma is that they're minding your business so much while their plate is moldy. They got people stealing from their plate. They got you know, their food is nasty, unseasoned, unkept. And I really feel like while this person is minding your business, all of this is going on in their life. And if they were more focused on their stuff, then they could actually get stuff going on for themselves. However, they're still focused on you and trying to see what you're accomplishing, because for whatever reason, whatever you accomplish takes away from their shine. I really feel like these people want to take your place, though. Like, I really feel like there's a lot of envy with this group, and that's why the ancestors don't play about you, because they see how people are acting about you. Like, people act funny around you, and like, the ancestors don't like that. Like, they're calling justice in this situation, and they realize like your ancestors are calling justice in the situation. They realize that these people are hating on you or trying to replace you or take away your destiny, and it's not going to work. And a lot of y'all could be feeling fear around this because maybe you're in a time where the light is dim and you just can't really see clearly. But this is just to let you know, like, your time will come to shine again, and that these people are not going to get away with whatever plan that they have in place. There's a full moon and a new moon, so maybe there's a new moon. There's a moon cycle y'all need to pay attention to, especially in Virgo season or in Cancer season. And I really feel like, or Gemini season too. And I feel like for this group, a lot of y'all are just realizing how powerful you are, and why people don't support you in a way is because of how powerful you are. And they don't want to give you too much attention because they only surround themselves with people they think are less than them, or can't compare, can't compete. And I'm hearing the things that you're proud of, or the things that you take pride in, or things that they could never even fathom doing, or things that aren't really on their level, things that they can't do because they just aren't capable of it, and they just are threatened by this. Some of y'all were child prodigies, or you're just gifted ahead of your class, ahead of these people, I'm hearing. And it, like, I don't know, someone is bothered because you know more than them, or you could clear a room with them or something. Like, you know more about a subject, and they thought that they were like the queen of something. They thought they were the queen of spirituality, or the queen of astrology, queen of karma, whatever. They're the mother in the room, and then you come into the room and you end up out mothering them or something like that. And it's not like you're intentionally like, oh, like, let's compete and stuff like that, but these people are just insecure. So when they see someone else shining in a different way, or in a way that they feel like threatens their shine, then they act out. And I feel like a lot of y'all could be experiencing like the after effects of some of these people's envy or jealousy, not realizing like the reason why these people are acting a funny way towards you is because they see how powerful you are. They see your capabilities, and your ancestors don't want you to give up because they want to see you step on these hoes. They want to see you crap on them. And honestly, I got a message yesterday where it was like, some of these people wish you would be crapping on them because your crap is worth more than them. Like, I really feel like some of these people don't even realize, like, some of y'all don't even realize, like, even you roasting people or giving people negative attention is going to give them money, put money in their pockets, or give them the most attention that they've ever had in their entire life. So I really feel like a lot of y'all got to realize, like, the power that you have and the influence you have on others, and that a lot of people just rock with you as a person. I'm hearing loyalty. Like, a lot of people are loyal to you because they know you have a good heart, you have a good spirit, you have your own thing going on, transcendence. Yeah, y'all are super unique, balanced. Maybe some of y'all resonate with the Little Mermaid. And you know what's crazy is that I was thinking of actually like some of those. I was actually thinking of the Little Mermaid movie while I was channeling a little bit, because I was thinking of how, like, y'all know, like, people were mad at her for being a dark-skinned woman, being a black woman playing Ariel. Like, I really feel like that's kind of how it is for y'all, where the place that you're taking in this role, it's not that you're bad at what you're doing, it's that you outshine anyone else who could have done this role. You outshine anyone else who even tried to audition, or who thought that they could compete with you. Like, these people really thought that you weren't qualified, but it turns out some of y'all are overqualified for the positions that you're playing for. And a lot of these people just, they have told a story about themselves that people who look like you can only amount to certain things, or y'all aren't as talented or whatever. And then when you come on there and you challenge those stories that they've told themselves, it really triggers them. They want, not, it's because it's not just about you, it's about the people that they surround themselves with. They tell the people around them that look like you that, yeah, you can only amount to this. And so when you are around this person and you're actually like challenging the belief system that they've told the people around them realize like how negative this person is, and that like how toxic they are, and how calculated and evil they were to be trying to plant these seeds of negativity, or trying to plant these seeds of hate and doubt in other people. People are kind of like really getting turned off from these people. I'm hearing like they can only attract a certain type of partner, and it's not like a partner that people care about, or it's not a person that people are checking for. Like, some of these people are just icky souls, icky spirits, and I feel like they're just triggered by the fact that you outshine them, or that you guys are very unique. The ancestors don't play about you too, so I feel like some of these people are having to learn how to cope with their own jealousy, because not everyone who's jealous is necessarily a bad person. But I do feel like some of the people who don't know how to deal with these emotions in a healthy way are channeling it into hatred towards you, or trying to recruit other people to hate you. And it's just not working. I really feel like people see through the games. People see past the tactics that these people are trying to play. They see that y'all are the black sheep here, that you're the unicorn in the group, the unicorn in your city, the unicorn, the chosen one. Like, you really aren't like the people in your city or the people that you grew up around. And I feel like this is what makes you stand out. And some of these people at first, the people who don't like you, they thought it was something bad about the fact that you were different. But now that they're growing up, or time is really revealing the light is coming in and kind of revealing to everyone that like you weren't the problem all along. It was the people who were trying to challenge you or go against you, because they really didn't have a reason to hate you other than the fact that it was you doing what you were doing. And yeah, a lot of y'all are just talented beyond measure, and you outshine. I keep getting a message about outshining someone. Someone's mad because you outshine them. And that's why the universe and the ancestors, like, they don't play about you. And I really feel like some of these people could have been spooked by karma, spooked by the ancestors knocking on their door like, hey, go easy on them. This is not the one you want to mess with. I really feel like the ancestors are really whooping people's A behind the scenes. And some of your haters are even, like, I'm hearing lashing out at people in their personal life because of you. Like, if someone looks like you, or they resemble you, or have the same culture, they could be lashing out at people that look like you because they wish that they could lash out at you, but they know they can't. So I'm just really getting like a really toxic cycle that someone is in because of how much they don't like you, or because they just have a lot of internalized feelings about you. I'm hearing polarizing or something about you just really gets this person in their feelings, and they can't control it. And they're also delulu in a bad way, so they just assume that they're doing the right thing, or if they put a spell on you, they think that they're just doing retaliation against evil eye that you sent towards them. And you're not even sending evil eye, you're just minding your own business. I really feel like for a lot of this group, you're alchemists. Any energy sent towards you, you transmute it. You don't even have to do no return to sender. Like, I'm gonna use that to make more money. I'm gonna use that to go on my trip next month. I'm gonna use that to fuel this spell I got here. I'm gonna use that to heal myself. Like, it's not even about sending this energy back and forth like we're in a class fight or something. Like, I'm about to transmute everything you sent my way, and I'm about to be even richer, even more successful, even smarter, even stronger. And I think that's why, like, a lot of these people did not see this coming. They thought that recruiting their flying monkeys and recruiting other people to not like you would work, but it actually turns out that you're conquering your own fears and doing more than you even expected. You're impressing your enemy. You're impressing yourself with the things that you're accomplishing and the things that you're capable of. And yeah, I'm hearing some of y'all, the enemy could be trying to get to you through romance or trying to sleep with you. Some of y'all could be sleeping with the enemy, or you used to sleep with the enemy or something like that. But I really feel like a lot of y'all are just learning to transcend everything that's been sent your way. And other people are seeing you get past these attacks sent your way, get past you being sent evil eye or being sent people trying to slow you down or get in your path, block your path or something. I really feel like a lot of people are seeing you rise above this all and seeing the light shine. And people are just realizing like they just trust you no matter what. And when the light is dim again, they'll know to trust you again. And I'm just seeing like no matter what, y'all persevere, because that's just how the nature of the universe goes. There's a new moon, and there's a time of darkness, and there's a full moon, the time of light. And I feel like during the time of light, when everything is revealed, y'all are always on the right side of history. You're on the right side of the belief system, or you're on the right side with the friend groups that you're around. And I feel like people are just vindicating you because they realize like who the enemy is all along, and that a lot of these people who are working against you are also targeting other people. But a lot of them had a fascination with you because of how bright that your light is and how much influence and attention that you guys have as well. So yeah, I really feel like a lot of y'all really stand out. The ancestors know this. And spiritually, like the underworld, the spirit guides mess with you, they rock with you, and they make sure nobody can get a one up on you no matter what. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading collective. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kat, the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you on the next video. Peace.